Hello everyone, it's just a Dad. Today let's do a quick review on the Roomba 104 robot vacuum cleaner that vacuums and mops. Let's see how well it mops up these muddy paw prints and vacuums up this big mess. Okay, we're gonna see how the 104 cleans up these muddy paw prints, vacuums up this big mess. I'm not gonna check obstacle avoidance, it doesn't have any. Now we're gonna pre-wet the mop pad and we're also going to fill the water tank up with water. So we'll take this to the sink and then we'll take this and pre-wet it. Okay, let's fill the water tank up. It's kind of big. You could put a little bit of solution in there, but it would just be drops. This is such a small water tank, okay. And then pre-wet this. That's really gonna help. Okay, let's put the dust bin in water tank. You gotta flip it over and then put this on.
Mop pads installed.
Make sure it's clicked into place. All right. Let's tell it to go clean that world famous corner cleaning test. All right, so we'll do a room, just select the room. These are just reminders. I'm gonna set the preferences myself. I wanna do vacuum and mop. Suction power, yeah, and I want really wet. 2 passes. I could do smart scrub, but I'm not. Then save. Oh, hit the play button.
Cleaning is starting now.
All right, it's going to travel to that room now. Since it has a carpet sensor and it knows the mop pad's installed, if you have a rug, it won't go over the rug with that mop pad. It'll try to find a way around it because it has that carpet sensor. Even though I didn't put a no mop zone, if there is a rug in its way, it'll go around it. Okay, we're gonna see how the Roomba 104 vacuums and mops this house. So it is able to go under furniture a little bit. And because it has LiDAR navigation, it's gonna go around and do the perimeter of the room first, and then it's gonna go back and forth and do the straight lines. Okay, here it is doing the perimeter of the room. It's laying down some good water. Now it's going to go back and forth and make the straight lines. Well, that's a pretty good job. Now in the corners, it's not able to clean the corners because it can't extend the mop or the side brush or anything, but did an okay job up next to the wall. Now I do have it where it's going to do 2 passes. Wow, did a pretty good job. Now, I like the app. You can see right where it is in live time and where it's been. Okay, so it's starting the second pass. The first pass was left, right. Now the second pass will be up, down. It's doing a really good job on the second pass. That was a really big mess. So it did leave a little bit of the mud left. But for everyday mopping, this is going to be a pretty good robot. You know, it's not able to push that mop pad down, but it is able to keep it wet. So it did leave some mud. And again, there we can see it in the app cleaning that room. Okay, so it's all done. It's going to return to the base station. And again, since it has a carpet sensor on it, if it senses that it's going to run over like a rug or something, it'll go around it since it has the mop pad installed. Now it's going to dock and auto empty the dustbin. And I'm going to have to take the mop pad off myself and wash it. But I really do like the auto empty feature of this.
Emptying the dustbin.
Okay, it's all done.
Dustbin emptying complete.
And so
Charging.
let's just take a look. Did it empty everything? Yep, oops. I had that filter, didn't have that filter on all the way. Yeah, did a pretty good job. Maybe I did something wrong there. But let's take a look. And then there is some long hairs wrapped around it. Let's take a look at the mop pad. So then I just got to take this off. And then this is just on with Velcro. And I'll put this and wash it in the laundry myself. And then it's ready to go for next time. Okay, so I didn't have that filter on. I apologize for that. That's why that mess was there. Normally it does drag some coffee there. You might see some stuff there, but that was a little bit more than normal. I do apologize for that. We did get quite a few long hairs here. Not too much here though, I'm surprised. Normally we do. This does leak. Even though that's on a water pump, you do get a little bit of water leaking out of there, so be careful. I would definitely, I'll have to do some more testing. I don't think it leaks when it's just sitting there, but hopefully that's not the case. I would definitely get the mop pad off. I want to do a quick smart scrub. Now, as you can see, it doesn't do a very good job in the corner, but along the edges, that's not too bad of a job. And in the middle of the room, it's a pretty good job. It's just at this price point, 450 bucks is too much for this robot. You could almost get a MOVA P10, a Eufy X10 Pro Omni, or a Dream L40 for that price. Or right next to it, that's the Q Revo S. Far superior robot. That sometimes is on sale for $450. Right now, I think it's 500 bucks. So, and when I had it on 2 passes, it doesn't do the perimeter of the room on the second pass, which I wish it did. So here it is doing the. But I've got it on the smart scrub. I want to see, I kind of forgot what that's about. Oh yeah, there's that smart scrub. So it makes like a Y. Goes back and forth. So it would have done a better job mopping if I'd have done it on the smart scrub. It doesn't do it on the perimeter. It only does it when it's doing the middle of the room. That's what I should have done. That's actually a pretty good feature. Now, again, the 105, this is the Amazon exclusive, the 104. The 105 is exactly the same unless there's something you can think of that I didn't see, but the information on these are so limited. They just barely put anything out on the description on these, so no suction power, you know. And right now, the 105 is like 150 bucks cheaper. So I imagine the 104 will be on a big super sale. You know, I'd spend probably 250 on that robot, maybe 300. But you can get better robots for that price. Definitely not 450 bucks. Yeah, the Dream L10S with clean water tank, dirty water tanks, spinning mop pads. That's like under 400 bucks right now. That's an amazing robot. Yeah, Smart Scrub's doing good. It does have a water pump on it, does put down good water. So they've come a long way. I love the LiDAR. The app's a little tricky to use, but I'm getting used to it. And there's the smart scrub. So it definitely would have done a much better job on those muddy paw prints. That's what I should have done. Again, this is just a preliminary. I will be doing more reviews, more comparisons with this robot vacuum cleaner. Now, I did buy that robot with my own vacuum money. I did buy that robot vacuum cleaner with my own money. I wasn't paid for this video. It doesn't have a Just a Dad sticker seal of approval, but at a certain price point, it would. It's an okay robot for under 300 bucks. I don't know if it'll ever go under 300 bucks or not. So when you have such a high starting price, it really makes it really hard. Be sure and check out my website, justadadapproved.com. If you click on a product link in that website or in my YouTube video, the product won't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. It's a way of helping support my channel. That way I can continue to do these honest reviews. I really do appreciate everybody's support. Again, check out justadadapproved.com. Thanks everybody for watching.